quiet storm, whichever comes first. I wanted to come on now because the wind is blowing and it's cooling stuff off. It's coming off the lake, and I wanted to get some stuff done, but I wanted to help out some of the people that really haven't started doing absolutely anything yet. I'm gonna kind of scoot out the way of my Wi-Fi, see if that'll help anything. Hi to everybody in here. Hey, Adina Collins, Stephanie Simmons, Black's Tropical Homestead. How you, Black's Tropical Homestead? I want to talk to you too. If you could please email me as soon as possible. I got something. I want to let you know. But hello, everybody. Tales from the Crypt, Josh White, Jackie Peaches, Sweet Angel, Ivory. Everybody, I'm gonna just get right into it because I don't know if this will be a long video. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a short one because I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling right now. Yes, please, Black Tropical Homestead. Thank you. Hey, Karen's World. Oh, Infinity 8. Oh, you gotta keep on telling me that. How you doing? It's good to see you. I ain't seen you here in a while. It's good to see you. I keep wanting to call you Infinity 8. Hey, Butterfly Effect. Hey, Chine Moss. Everybody, I'm just gonna get right into it. I don't even want to beat around the bush today with a bunch of guesswork. I want to ask anybody, how many people have not planted anything yet? Anything. Show of hands if you have not gotten started in your garden. I'm going to be honest with you. Besides my fruit trees and everything that has come back, hey, Aunt Ford Barbecue, come back from last year, we really haven't gotten started this year at all due to several life-altering situations. Put your hands up if you have not started. Honestly, let's be honest. We ain't gonna get nothing solved if we don't be honest with one another. You ain't gonna lie to me. You lying to yourself. Okay, I'm telling you right now, I have not started. And once you see this, maybe it'll help you. Okay, I have not gotten started due to several things that have popped up in my life fairly recently. Now, I want to tell you this. The title is spot on. We are getting information from everywhere. We are getting information that there is a food shortage. We're getting information that there's a fuel shortage. We're getting information that there's no baby formula. We're getting information that there's no food on the shelves. We're getting information that the politicians are crooked. We're getting information that everything that we keep being told is horrible, whether you believe it or not. Let's say you don't believe in the hype. I get it. But don't you think if it was so much, wouldn't they throw a couple of good things in there? Wouldn't they even say like, one of the politicians got superpowers or something? Wouldn't they say something positive that makes the evil stuff even look good? That's the part where I'm like, you need to, we need to really think about what's false and what's real. Honestly, here's the deal. There is a thin line between, how can I say this? There's a thin line between propaganda and warnings. You know, this morning I was really thinking about that. There's a very, very thin line between propaganda and warnings. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, it kind of reminds me of my mom, you know. You at your company's house, y'all at somebody else's house, she told you not to misbehave while y'all over your company house, y'all over there, you know. And instead of her just right out telling you, I'm gonna tear you apart. I'm gonna tear you up when we leave here. I'm gonna tear you up. Matter of fact, meet me in the backyard. I'm about to tear you up right now. Instead of that, between her and my father, you know what they used to do? They'd just kind of rub their belt. You walk by them and they just be rubbing their belt. They didn't say they were gonna tear you up. They didn't even look at you in the face. They was rubbing their belt for absolutely no reason. What is that? You running through somebody else's house. You running through somebody else's house with somebody else's kids, and then you walk past your dad and he rubbing his belt. You look at that. What do? You stop running, don't you? And they say, come on, Leah, let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside and get some air. I'm done playing tag inside the house around these people's china cabinet. What that all means is, family, the world is doing the exact same thing. Ain't nobody telling you that the sky is falling, the world gonna blow up in a week. Ain't nobody saying that. Ain't nobody saying it like that. They're using analogies and they're using smooth language to kind of tell you, we about to tear your ass up. When you get done with, when we leave here, we're gonna tear you up. That's what the world is saying to us right now. Just like your daddy and your mama rubbing their belt, or your mama patting her purse while you walk by, because you know her belt in there, her switch in there. The world is doing that to us right now. It's a thin line between propaganda. And what I mean by that is this. Every time you hear a propaganda machine about something else, there's something to distract it. There's always something bigger and better. Something, it's like bright lights in Vegas. You want to go to this casino, but that casino lights is brighter and blinking, and it's dancey ladies outside. I want to go in there. The music is louder. The people are look like they having more fun. You go across the street to that casino. Every time something real happens, something else bigger and brighter and crazier and louder happens. And we look that way. We forget about this. And we look this way. And right now, the propaganda that's actually being thrown in your face, to me, whether I believe the propaganda or not, is also warnings. There's a lot of mass shootings right now. There's a lot of mass shootings. And the thing about the mass shootings is they keep dusting them away. Somebody get, how do you go and do a mass shooting and you end up being handcuffed and breathing and standing upright? I don't understand that. How did you just kill 10 people and wound several more, and you were actually able to sit in the back of a patrol car versus in a hearse or in a coroner's wagon? I don't understand that. So it's warnings telling you, you better get yourself together. When this dude, now let's start, okay? Let's be for real. When this dude is able to sit comfortably in the back of a patrol car and ask, do he want a sandwich? Versus this dude got shot for stealing some Twinkies, okay? I'm just saying. That's warnings telling you things are going to get worse. And things are going a divisive way. Things are going a way that you don't want. People keep telling me that. Why are you always playing the race game? Why, Led, you didn't used to play the race game. You start playing the race game. Let me tell you something, it ain't no race game. It's a game. The problem is, it's funny when you start mentioning the atrocities, people say you being divisive. It's like you can't handle the truth. You watching the same news I'm watching. You seeing the same headlines I'm seeing. My questions be this. How do you see it? If I'm seeing this and I'm picking up on what they putting down, I wonder how some of those folks see it like. Because what I'm seeing, I'm not the one being divisive. I'm just regurgitating what I just saw. I'm not being divisive. I'm literally repeating what I just heard and saw. And they claim it to be the truth. Now, if there's a problem with you saying I'm being divisive, you need to go talk to the man, not me. I didn't write that report. Now, with all that being said, I was hoping and praying that I could bring you in here because it's all overwhelming. It's too much. It's too much, family. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of living it. I'm tired of being tiptoeing around. I'm tired of being nervous. I'm tired of, you know something? Now, hopefully a lot of y'all know why they call me Lead Farmer, okay? I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna be a little sideways from my normal. What kind of world do we live in now where you gotta carry some steel on your hip? It's like a fashion statement for some of us. Before we leave the house, it's so dangerous outside, even in the best neighborhoods. It's so dangerous, and you don't know if you go into the damn Piggly Wiggly and gonna get your cap peeled. You before you leave, you like, do I got at least a pocket knife? Everybody do. All of us, before we leave home, do I got water? Do I got my credit cards? Do I got some cash? Do I got a knife? Did I remember to refill my magazine after coming from the range? All right, a regular gun guy. I don't leave nowhere, man. I don't care if y'all see me in jogging pants, loose shorts. Man, I got something that'll peel that cap. I don't leave. I don't go nowhere. My question to you is, ain't it effed up that one of the thoughts before we leave the house now is, I might not make it back, so I better take something to protect myself? You know, everywhere we leave, every time we go out, it's like you start looking around for objects in your car or something that, okay, what, oh, you look, you be in your car like somebody in the parking lot acting crazy, right? Ain't got nothing to do with you. First thing you do is look inside your truck, your car, and, oh yeah, this'll work. This'll work. Just in case they come over here, y'all. Just in case they come over here, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's gotten to the point that we do this now. This is normal. Your self-protection now is A1. Before you listen, I'm gonna be honest with you again. I wish Lady Lead was out here because she will tell you. Listen, sometimes my steel is on like my drawers, you know. I don't go nowhere without no drawers on. So my steel be on when I got my drawers on. So the thing is, I will leave my wallet or my cell phone at home. It's so important now to me that I will forget my wallet, my cell phone, but I got 17 of them things on my hip. That's the world we live in. That you forget your doggone wallet before you forget your steel. Think about that. I'm not saying it's an all bad thing, but that's the world we live in now. That I don't, listen, I even have pocket knives in my drawers. I won't leave. I won't leave unless I got something, man. So I got a can opener somewhere. Somewhere. So, with that being said, thank you, Black's Tropical Homestead. With that being said, it's a lot of us that have not planted any food, nothing. With all the stuff going on, I don't think it's just all propaganda. I think it's a blur. It's all just a blur, and it's overwhelming. I've been overwhelmed. I've been so overwhelmed lately. Listen, there's nothing wrong, and this goes out to a lot of my grown folks, because a lot of us grown folks don't admit to depression. We don't admit to being overwhelmed. We don't admit to being overworked. We don't admit to being understimulated. We don't admit it because we always try to stay strong because we got a lot of people watching us, your children, your other family members that depend on you. So as the leader of the household, you always got to pretend that you ain't got no problems, nothing wrong with you, nothing going on in your life, nothing. And when you start falling into that depression or feeling that overwhelmed from the world and all this crap that's going on, you kind of let things go off to the wayside. You let stuff just go. And the next thing you know, you behind on your bills, you behind in your love life, you behind at work, you behind in your garden, you behind in everything. And the more you dig that hole of depression, or the more you dig that hole of feeling overwhelmed, it's harder to get out. That tunnel goes deep. You just sitting there digging yourself, you digging your own grave, literally. You're literally digging your own grave. If you don't feel like getting out of bed, you don't feel like getting dressed, you don't feel like brushing teeth, your doggone mouth smell like monkey butt, you don't feel like doing your hair, you don't feel like doing nothing, you don't feel like looking out the window, all you want to do is be up under your covers smelling like a crime scene. We got to break that. And I'm going to be one of the first to admit I have been feeling overwhelmed with everything going on in my life. So I let my garden suffer. I just cut my grass about a week ago. My grass was almost 4 feet tall because I said I can't sit here any longer and let feeling overwhelmed destroy me. I'm better than that. I'm slicker than that. I'm not gonna sit around no more. So all the crazy and hardcore stuff that I do normally, this is why I'm here to help you. Normally, look, what we do, we put them seeds to bed, right? First thing you do, you go get you some seeds to plant, you put them suckers to bed, right? Right out the gate. You put all your seeds to sleep. You get them in the bed. That's what you do. Every year, y'all been watching me for 12, 15 years. First thing I do in the spring, right? I get all them seeds and I put them to bed. Get them seeds sleepy time, boy. Get them boys in the dirt. First thing I do. Next thing I do, I get them trees in the dirt. Next thing I do, I get them seeds in the beds in the containers. Every year. That's why people say he just say the same thing every year, because this ain't no TV show. That's the funny part. That's the funny part. Because people say, Laird just do the same thing every year. I ain't watching him. Good. I do the same thing every year because this is how you grow food. I'm not Emerald Lagasse. I'm not going to keep on trying to come up with ways to cook the same piece of salmon. I'm not going to keep coming up with different ways to plant the same damn tomato. Just plant the damn tomato. This ain't a TV show. This is my life. So you may just see the same thing over and over again because I do stuff over and over again. Guess what? I change my drawers every day too. You be like, that's the only way you know how to put on your drawers? That's the only way you know how to put on your socks? People need to be lied to. People need to feel entertained. And if the person or the people don't feel entertained, they think something's wrong with you because you didn't amuse them. For the people that keep emailing me that stuff, man, it's okay. I get it. You looking for entertainment. That's not me. I'm going to keep doing the same stuff because what I do here is reality. My life is real. My wife, my kids, they're not props. They're not actors. This is my life. So I'm going to keep doing the same thing every year. Planting tomatoes, potatoes, and beans. I don't know what else to tell you. We might have a couple labs here and there. But other than that, that's what it is. So if you're feeling overwhelmed like me, I'm going to give you the shortcut that I do. You're feeling overwhelmed because some folks don't know how to put them seeds to bed, right? Some folks don't know how to put them seeds to bed. And they say, well, I keep trying to germinate these seeds and they keep failing. Number one, just keep putting them to bed. Get them seeds in the dirt, period. Get them seeds in the dirt. So right now, this is my tropical garden right here, but I can't put no seeds to bed yet because I'm waiting for them seeds to pop so we can collect all them seeds. Remember, save our seeds, SOS. Save our seeds, SOS. You need 2 garden beds. And if you don't have land, you need 2 sets of containers. You need a set of containers where you're gonna let your things go to seed like that. I'm letting that garden go to seed. Once we collect them, I'm gonna till that soil and then I'm gonna put some seeds to bed. In the meantime, if you're in containers, you let those few go to seed, and these containers over here, you start planting in those containers. If you're feeling overwhelmed, listen, this is not a contest. The only contest, well, I could take that back. It is a contest, but you the only loser or the winner. If you grow the food, you gonna eat the food. If you don't, you ain't gonna eat. You, not me, you're the only contestant in this game. You're the only contestant in this contest. Stop judging yourself on what everybody else on YouTube is doing. The only winner, this is like playing golf. You know what I'm saying? You're playing against yourself. You're playing the par. You're playing against yourself. But everybody keep thinking that they're playing against other people. I need to look better. I need to grow more. You ain't even gonna need all of what you're trying to grow. You don't even eat half of what you're growing. But I need to have these pictures to make it look better than what they're doing. In this day and time, that's the last thing we need to be worried about. We need to be trying to focus on getting some food. Thank you, Toy Story. Thank you for that. So I promise you, I'm gonna show you a bit of my feeling overwhelmed. And I hope you stick around. Actually, not just stick around, I hope you join me with what I'm about to do. I'm gonna show you how overwhelmed I've been for the last 3 months. Three to 6 months. There's when people say there's no excuse for this, yes it is. And don't let nobody tell you it ain't. They don't know what's going on in your life. Nobody in here on YouTube knows you, sees you, broke bread with you, sat at your table, hugged your kids. None of that. Picked your kids up from school. Nobody on here done that for you. So this is all about you. Stop judging yourself against other people on this platform. We all friends, but at the same time, let's be realistic. Be realistic. Because imagine you just grew more food than this person. You get the chance to post more pictures and videos and all of that, right? That person that you're trying to go up against does not care. Could care less and probably haven't even seen your video. Stop racing against ghosts. You're racing against ghosts. You need to be focusing on racing against yourself. Can you grow enough food? Because you're so busy focusing on watching them, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to show you right now how overwhelmed I am, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it. Black Tropical Homestead, stay in your own lane, garden in your own lane. I said it a million times before, garden in your own lane. This is my container garden. I brought it out here under the awning. So I can do this without getting burned up. So this is it. You see this? See these weeds? How many people garden look like this right now? And you don't want to go out there and do nothing. You know it's something living in there. You don't want to touch it. You just want to dump it out and literally start fresh. Hey, everything fresh and sassy. You just want to start over. You want to throw all of this away and just turn your back. It's a lot of us that have even said, you know what, just forget it. A lot of us have said this, I'm going to just give it to God. I'm going to crunch a couple corns right now with what I say. When people say, I'm going to just give it to God, I ain't going to worry about it. You're a fool. The people that's gonna get offended is gonna take what I just said the wrong way. You're a fool for that. Because when you say I ain't gonna do nothing, I'm just gonna give it to God. You just said you're not going to do anything. You're just gonna give your trouble to God. You're not gonna take no part, no hand in trying to fix your situation. Which now I'm not a professional in that history book that he gave us, but it's something in there that says, if you don't do nothing, I'm not gonna help you. You can go ahead and spit the verse. You got to put in some work. It's no different than when your neighbor see you. If he see you trying to push your car because you ran out of gas. Let's put this in real time, okay? For the people that's a poor excuse. For the people, thank you for that, Tanya. Without works, if your neighbor, let's put this in real terms so we all understand. If you pushing your car because you ran out of gas, if you pushing it, you got your 10-year-old in the seats trying to steer the car to the gas station, but you pushing it, you pushing it. Somebody is going to get out and ask you, do you need some help? I got a gas can in my truck. Do you need some fuel? I can push you to the nearest gas station. When somebody see you working your hand for yourself, that's the only time somebody gonna get out and ask you, do you need some help? Message, look, do you think he watching? Everybody say he watched down on us, right? He looked down on us. He watched down on us. He's trying to take care of his children, right? Right? Okay. If you just sitting in your car singing to him, he ain't gonna ask you what's wrong. He's not gonna ask you, do you need any help? He's just gonna think everything is okay with you. That's a nice hymn. I love that. He's not gonna ask you for no help because he don't know you in trouble. He don't know you in peril, right? Plain and simple. It's no different from your child, your very own child. He's our father, but we too have children. So right there, what do? If your kid don't say he's being bullied at school, if your kid don't say that he peed on himself at school, if your kid don't say they're having trouble with the teacher at school, you will never know there's a problem. When your kid come home from school, you say, how was your day, Tiger? It was okay, had fun, went to gym. Oh, okay. But if your son never say kids chased him home from school, you're not going to take any real initiative to go up to the school and correct the situation. Message, that's what our Father do for us. We're the children. We're the children. We're the seed. That's what our Father do. He will look over you if you don't ask him for help. He will think everything is okay. It's no different. I'm trying to put it in an earthly form so you can get the spiritual form, because that's what it is. It's no different. Everybody think it's magic. It's not magic. It's normal. Period. This is how it works. So if you be like, I'm not going to worry about it, I'm just going to give it to God. I gotta say, and I'll say it again, you're a fool for saying that. That's a cop-out. That's a lazy cop-out. And with that, me, as stressed out as I have been in the last 6 months, I'm gonna say this. I have been dropping to my knees and asking my Father for help. I have been dropping to my knees and asking my Father for guidance. Because if he don't know you ain't hurt, if he don't know that you need help, he ain't gonna extend his help to you. He'll give you his grace, but he ain't gonna try to help you because he don't know nothing wrong if you don't open your mouth and speak to him. I'm not saying say it in your head. Why is it so easy for us to speak negative thoughts and words out of our mouth, but when you say your prayers, you gotta say that in your mental? No, say it with your mouth. Ask your Father for help. If you don't want nobody else being around like me, my thing is, man, I go somewhere in private and I pray. I don't got to do it in public. I go in private and pray. If you don't ask for help, you ain't gonna get none. Closed mouth don't get fed. Period. So, while I was letting my garden fail, knowing all that's in front of us, I, I'm a father. You understand? I'm the head of my household. I'm the king of my castle. And I got a lot of people, not just in my home, but my entire family depending on me. My entire lineage is depending on me. You think that's easy? I can't show no fear. I can't show no hurt. So when I go and I pray, all I thought of was, why do you have to go so hard? Why do you have to put the seeds to bed? Like my wife would tell me, why do you got to do it so hard? Why do you got to do it so difficultly? Why you got to, you know what? With that being said, you can still get the work done and still with a shortcut. And I'm going to show you what it is. Look here. See that? I just went out and got some starts. I want to say big up to Seven Oaks Nursery on St. Andrews Road in Columbia, South Carolina. They always looking out for me. That's Seven Oaks Nursery. Go over there and holler at them. They'll take real good care of you. And if everybody is looking for them little 6-packs like this, they still got them. They got them in the little singles, but they come out and equal out to a 6-pack. And you can put as many different ones as you want in there. You don't got to get 6 of the same thing. No big box stores is doing that right now. No big box stores is letting you I just want one crim black tomato. I just want one stripy tomato. No, they're just giving you one tomato for $6. This, anywhere else, they'll put it in a bigger pot and it'll cost you $6. $5.99 or $6.99. Say I'm lying when I ain't. It's the same size tomato or even smaller at times. They're gonna make you pay $6.99, $5.99. These, each one of these is $1.69. So, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead and get you 10 of them right there. That's less than $20 and they on sale. This came out to $16 and some change. You gonna pay that for 4 plants, any big box store, that's what you gonna pay. You're gonna pay that 20. Period. So I'm just shooting y'all over there because they still got them for the low. So get you some starts. Don't listen, if you feeling so overwhelmed, you don't feel like going, hey, Starduster 2. You don't feel like going to till your garden. You don't feel like pulling no weeds. You don't feel like, and then your germination rate is low. Look, just go get you some starts. This is no time to be trying to prove your master gardener skills. That's what kills me. This ain't no time for that. This is a time, literally right now, man, just plant some damn food and shut up about it. All I've been trying to do is, man, I'm trying to hand out as much equipment as I possibly can to help you get your stuff together, right? But you don't see me doing all the stuff I used to do because I'm like, I just want to get it done. And today I said, man, I want to talk to y'all because I know, please show of hands, how many people are like me feeling overwhelmed and you feel like, man, I just don't want to even get out of bed right now. I just don't want to do nothing right now. I just want to go to sleep and I just want to relax. I don't want to watch no TV. I just want to stare up at the ceiling fan until my eyes cock like a 12-gauge shotgun. Show of hands, man. You don't feel like doing nothing. Well, I'm here to tell you, family, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you do it. I want you to get your butt up right now. If you're able, you can cut this video off. Cut this off and get your butt up and let's put some stuff in the dirt. Because All this stuff, whether you believe it or not, whether it's propaganda or not, I think it's all secret warnings. Remember, Daddy rubbing his belt. So we gonna do this right now together. I'm gonna show you this how easy it is. I got weeds here, right? So what? Rip that up, rip all them weeds up. This how gangsta I'm doing it. I don't even care, man. I don't even care. We make stuff too difficult. We make it too complicated. We make it too complicated. Look, save your same soil. Boom. See that? Now watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna take here's a Cherokee purple tomato. Cherokee purple tomato. I promise, I can't wait around no more and wait for the world to change. I know that dude made that song, but it ain't working for me. I'm gonna put that tomato down in that dirt, just like that. And I'm literally, wait, I like to cover mine up a little bit. So I'm gonna take it down deeper. So that root ball, here goes some more, look at that. Weeds, just throw them away. This is the sweeter part about growing in a container. I don't gotta till nothing. Ain't no bending down. I'm sitting in a chair pulling weeds. There you go. Guess what? I'm gonna water this in, and I got a doggone Cherokee purple tomato. And I'm just gonna keep on doing this. Here's another one with these weeds. Pull these weeds out. If you don't, just because you got land don't necessarily mean you always gotta grow in the ground. If you feeling overwhelmed like me, man, just put that junk in a pot. And don't keep making it so complicated. Everybody, you will run across some channels or something on television, and they telling you, look, I'll just break that soil up. They'll tell you, you need all of this, you need all of that, you need this, that, and other thing. Here's a black creme tomato. I'm gonna do the same to it. Dig a hole, put it in the hole, you got soul. That's it. Black creme tomato, ready for, that's it. That's it, I just did it, that's it. That's it. Now all I'm gonna do, now this one is real bad. That one is real bad. That thing done grew grass and everything. Shake that out, bring you over here. Look, that thing done grew grass and everything. Shake that out, throw that over there. Don't even worry about it. You wanna know how to fix your situation? This is how you do it. Look, that used to have Roma tomatoes in it last year. This is how you fix your bad situation. This is how you beat depression. Depression is not going to help you beat itself. It's not, because depression feeds on negative emotion. Depression feeds on negative emotion. Do you hear me? If you hear me, say something. Depression feeds on negative emotion. It's not going to get rid of itself. You're the host to depression. It has no reason to leave. You're nice, you're warm, you're cozy. Here's a Cherokee chocolate tomato. And I'm gonna do the same thing with it. It needs a nice, warm place to incubate. And that's right there in your spirit. Depression sits in your spirit and it incubates. And just like a baby, it grows. It grows in the womb of despair. Do you hear me? If you hear me, say something. It grows in the womb of despair. And everything negative that you eat and consume in your body, it feeds off of that. And it grows just like a child, just like a mother and a child. Everything negative that you consume, whether it's the news, whether it's your friends and they negative attitudes, whether it's your job, you consume that. And it feeds that depression, that baby depression, and it grows over months. And you know something? Just like a child, what it does, you give birth to it. And when you give birth to your depression, that's called snapped. That's when you do stuff that's against everything the Father asks you to do. You end up going to shoot somebody. You go kill somebody. You punch somebody. You hurt somebody. You slap somebody. You cuss out your children. You lose your freaking mind. You just gave birth and brought to this earth a physical form of depression. When you lose your stuff, when you lose yourself, you gave birth to that. So the more negative stuff that you keep consuming and that depression child grows, it can only sit in there so long, just like a baby, before you have to give birth to it. And when you give birth to it, you're going to do something bad, either to somebody else or yourself. So here's how you wear protection. This is depression contraceptive. Depression contraceptive. Depression contraceptive. To protect yourself from depression and all other STDs. ST depressions. Get your butt up. Get up. Stop talking about what's hurting you. Stop talking about the things that you cannot control. Stop talking about all of that and get up and do something about it. You don't like your job, go find another one. You can't stand your man, go get another one. You can't stand your woman, go get another one. Plain and simple. I know people don't want to hear that, man. It's the truth. People, you love a lie. We love being lied to. You will live a lie just to impress other people that don't even care about you. You will sit and live a whole damn 30-year, 50-year lie, making the world think that you in love with other people and you happy in this marriage, you happy in this life, you happy at this job, just so people can say, I wish I was like him. I wish I was like her. That's the only thing you feeding is your ego. But on the other side, you're miserable. All you think about is ripping people apart because you're so miserable and you just can't wait till the next time to hear somebody say, I wish I was like him. I wish I was like her. We love to be lied to. We will torture ourselves. You will stay in a marriage. You will stay in a relationship. You will stay at a job just so people can say, wish I worked at the post office. Boy, I bet y'all make a lot of money. Boy, what have we done to ourselves? What have we done to ourselves? So the only way to fight that depression and put on your contraception of depression is get your ass up right now while you watching me. Even hang up if you have to. Get up and go do something. Go pressure can some peaches or something. I don't know. Go and plant a damn tree. I don't know. Go, for a lot of us, depressed, go wash your tail and brush your teeth and put on some decent clothes. That's always a start. Go get your stale ass in the shower because you smell like sour milk about now. Just go get washed up. When you get out that doggone shower, most of us don't know how bad we smell until you step out the shower. You get out the shower and pick up your old dirty clothes and say, damn, there's something in here done rotten. No, them was your clothes. That's what you've been laying in. Okay? That was you 20 minutes ago. First thing, you gotta find your humanity. Go in there and wash yourself up. Wash up. Go put that tail in some soap. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And then you get your butt out and you go plant you some food. Plant your butt some food. We got a better bush tomato. A better bush. I don't even know why I got this. I just did it. Why not? This helps you get your butt up and get going on the things you know you need to be doing. Nobody's gonna do nothing for you right now, y'all. We don't even got supplies, and we sitting around waiting for other people to help us. with our problems? How can somebody help you with your damn problems and they got problems? You calling for the police. You telling the police to come help you, come save me, Mr. Police. And the police just got divorced yesterday. You tell him, please, Mr. Police, come help me. You don't even know he got served with divorce papers yesterday, right when he was walking into his job. You think he feel like helping you? He ain't got no S on his chest. He's a human being. So that's the part where it's time for you to start getting up and helping your own self. Stop depending on everybody to help you. Oh, the grocery store is closed. Oh, the doors is locked and they got the lights out in the grocery store. Here go your grocery store right here. Your big box store, your grocery store should be just a convenience to supplement the things you don't have. It shouldn't be there for 100% dependability product for your life. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like, well, I got everything, but we need some ketchup. If you can go to the grocery store and get some ketchup. If not, I'm about to bust these tomatoes down real quick. That's what we should be using the grocery store for. Not every time we feel like getting our butts up and going, boom, there it go. I'm gonna bring you along with me. I'm gonna plant this whole first row on y'all. Here goes some more grass, weeds. Lord help me, this feels so good. This feels good because I look out my window every day. I feel like crying, I swear. I look out my window and I'm like, this ain't me. I gotta find myself. I'm lost. I'm lost. And the only one that's gonna help me find my way is the Father. I can't stay in these trenches like this by myself, because most of us are by ourselves. You fighting these battles of evil and depression and overwhelmed and evil news and just stating that depression baby all by yourself. It's almost like when you have that baby, that baby of depression, right? What I was talking about. You having that baby of depression by yourself. It's like you a single parent too, see? That's the part. That's the part that I left out. When you just stating that depression in your body like a child all that time, and it's devouring all of your nutrients, all of your energy, all of your positive spirit. It's devouring that, just like a child. The other part that brings you even worse is you feel like but you a single parent too. On top of it, you raising this depression by yourself. You raising this depression by yourself, because guess what? When you depressed, you the only one depressed. That's like being a single parent. That's like being a single parent. No, they didn't walk out on you after the child was born. No, they walked out on you soon as they knocked you up with the depression. So you don't know what to do. So you trying to nurture and feed this depression, but you don't know if you feed it positive things, it'll come out and it won't be depression. If you keep feeding it positivity, it'll come out and bring you out of that darkness. But if you keep on feeding that baby that negative energy that it craves so bad, you're gonna give birth to a nightmare. You're gonna mess around and you're gonna hurt yourself or you're gonna hurt somebody else. See, we end up you doing this by yourself. That's why nobody knows you're depressed. That's why nobody else knows that you're overwhelmed. That's why nobody else knows that you're sad. Because it's almost like you're a single parent to that depression. Nobody knows. You by yourself. You don't even know how to handle it. Some people, the single parents, you don't know how to handle raising a child. Most of us were children ourselves when we had children. Imagine trying to get through depression and you a single parent of depression. You're trying to get through this depression or being overwhelmed all alone. Just like a parent, you don't know what questions to ask. You've never done this before. You don't know, should I still be bleeding? Is it normal for the baby to sleep this long? Stuff like that. You don't know. It's no different with depression. You really never knew what it felt like to be depressed or be overwhelmed to the point where now look, you right smack dab in the middle of it and you lost. You don't have anybody to walk with through this twilight zone. The only way to fight your depression, the only way is to face your fears. You got to get up. and you got to keep moving, and you got to make stuff happen. It's not going to do it for you. It's not going to do it for you. This one is called a hillbilly tomato. I don't know what it was, but it just looks delicious. So I'm just going to put this on the end down here. We got to get up. We got to get moving. Because I tell you, the way things are going, family, same way. The way things are going, if you don't get up and move, honestly, you're going to die. I mean that. If you don't get going, either depression is going to consume you, hatred is going to consume you, evil is going to consume you. That was a jalapeno pepper last year. Or this world really will take a left, and you not being prepared because you've been sitting in your pajamas for 4 months is going to consume and destroy you. One or the other. But it's up to us whether we let it happen. Is we gonna let it happen? That's the question. So I'm gonna bring you over here. We're gonna plant this other tomato. I told you I'm doing this whole first row with you, with my family. We're gonna do this together. If you need to get up right now, I'm with you. Get your butt up. Please join me. I don't care if you're sitting in your chair, you're sitting in your wheelchair. I don't care. Go grab a cup and scoop some dirt up. Go grab a cup, a container, a milk jug. I don't care what you grab. And just go ahead and put some seeds to bed. Go get them seeds a nap. Put them in some dirt. Please. That's the only way we're going to get started. What is this one? We got another better bush. We got another better bush tomato. Get up. The only way to fight depression is to get up and fight. You got to get out of that zone. You got to get out of that mode. There's no other way. Going to talk to people on the couch is not going to help you, because most people that is depressed or is feeling overwhelmed, they're not going to get up to go talk to no damn body. You're going to sit there and stew in your own juices until you meet your demise. I'm going to do another one over here. Pulling this grass. Look, what was this? This was a jalapeno pepper last year. I can tell by the root. We cannot let depression win. I'm not going to let this world and all of this negative crap going on, I'm not going to let them knock me off my game, because I got too many people that love me, and I got too many people that I love, and I want to be around to make sure that they're okay. I know some people in my life that need me. Sometimes I wonder, what the hell would I do if something happened to me? Because I know how much that person depends on me, or needs me, or loves me. So I can't let nothing happen to me. So I gotta fight. I gotta get up. If you ain't got nobody in your life like that, that means you depressed and you sitting there because, family, you don't even know that somebody is there that loves you that much. But you will never find out who loves you unless you get your ass off the couch and get out the bed and go find out. Every time somebody asks you, hey, come on, let's go here, you're like, no, well, I'm gonna stay into the house. Well, come on, let's go this way. Well, I'm gonna just stick around here. I don't really feel like going. Every time you do that, that is your confirmation that somebody care about you. They don't want you to go to the park with them because they know that you just gonna bring them down. They want to get you out the house so you don't end up hurting yourself or hurting other people. Them people care about you. It's people out there that care. And they keep trying to show you that they care. And the first thing you want to tell people is, don't nobody care about me. Don't nobody love me. Don't nobody think about me. But they're constantly, there's a black snake right there in my face. See that evil son bitch? That's the devil right there. See? You can't get me, sucker. I got that hammer on my hip, too. I'm going to show you. That's the devil. And the devil come right in when I say his name. I saw you. I saw you, demon. Coming right in here. Right when I'm speaking to the Father. He looking right at me while I'm looking at him. He don't even know. If he get any closer, I'm going to turn that mug into linguine. Right there. That's why my chicken's always going off. Watch this. Where my shovel at? For all the people who say, don't hurt him, it's a harmless snake. I'm a harmless man, but I ain't in this house. I know how to get him. Demon. Now he in my rocks. See there? That's how smooth they is. That's how depression get in you, just like that. Did you see that? Depression get in there so fast. That depression get in your spirit so fast. And that feeling of being overwhelmed gets in your spirit so fast. See him poking his head out? He get in there so fast. See him looking at us? Look at him right here. Get in you so fast. Next thing you know, they your prey. See him poke his head up right there? Evil sucker. That's depression. That's his name too, depression. Right there, crawling amongst your spirit and your soul, waiting to find a place to sneak in. Right there. That's depression. That's what it look like. It creeps in quiet, silent. It don't make no noise. It's just looking for a place to slide in and devour you. Just like that. It's a perfect example. Perfect. No, I ain't gonna kill it. You know why I ain't gonna kill it? Because that's our first answer to every damn thing. Kill it. Because it scares us. I'm scared of it, so I'm gonna kill it. I don't understand it, so I'm gonna kill it. Instead of go research it, go study that. It ain't harming me right now. But I need to research it. Because if I kill it, if I just kill it, I'm just gonna get rid of that one. See? I'm just gonna get rid of that one. But more are gonna come. You think he the only one? See? It's just like depression. And people think the answer to everything is to kill it. It's not. It's to understand it, study it, and see, should I even be scared of that one? That one might be the one that's here to save me from all the other poisonous snakes. I don't know. But if my first answer is to kill it, and the first thing, my first reaction is to get rid of it and remove it, number one, I didn't learn nothing. Number two, I didn't stop it from coming because his brothers and his sisters, his uncles and his mamas is back there in the woods. They ain't following his trail and they coming too. But if I learn and know how to control him and understand him, if I do enough research, I'll find out. I know how to just keep them all away. Instead of just taking out that one, I've researched him. I got video footage. I got pictures I just took. Now I know exactly what he looked like. And now I know exactly which one to look for, which one to research, which one to study, and then turn around. Now I know how to fight off all of them without having to kill one. That's our problem in the human race. The first thing we think we don't understand something, we don't like something, is to kill it. They didn't understand us neither. They didn't like us either. And their first words to us was to kill them, get rid of them. And that's our problem still to this day. If we take 5 minutes to understand one another, speak to one another, do a little research about one another's ethnicity and each other's culture, we won't have to think about killing each other every 5 seconds. That's our answer to every damn thing. Blow it up. That's why ignorance is so strong. Because our first and only answer is to kill it, get rid of it. I'm gonna say this, family. If you feeling overwhelmed, I just planted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just planted 8 tomatoes, and I'm about to water them in. I'm not turning my back on that son bitch though. I just planted 8 tomatoes in y'all face in 1 hour, less than 1 hour. Minutes, it took me minutes to plant that. It'll take you even less time without all the talk, without the talking, without the video. Get your butt up off the couch and go in there and pressure can you some food. If you don't know how to do it, Homestead Heart over there show you every doggone video and every kind of way to pressure can food and every kind of food it is. I got videos to show you how to pressure can food because I learned it from her. Go out there and plant a doggone tree. I just showed you how to plant a tomato. They say, oh, how much fertilizer should I put? Just plant the damn tomato first. One step at a time. Everybody always trying to get to graduation before you even signed up for your class. Right? Everybody, you go to college, first thing you start doing is you start making plans of what you're gonna do at graduation. You ain't even signed up for your schedule for the semester. You don't got no schedule yet. And you trying to tell people what kind of party you gonna have at graduation. No, we need to start from ground one. Go get the damn tomato. If you here in Columbia, South Carolina, go over there to Seven Oaks Nursery. Tell them Lead Farmer 73 sent you. And go over there, get you some tomatoes. First one over there, matter of fact, first one over there, email me, and I'll pay for it. Go over there. Seven Oaks Nursery on St. Andrews Road. If you in Columbia, South Carolina, go over there and you tell them I said I'm gonna give you $20. Your first $20 of buying some tomatoes and plants, tell them I said it. And they know I'm coming to pay. I got your first $20. Get up, get down there, and go buy some doggone food and plant it in a container. Plant it in the doggone ground. There's no excuse right now why we shouldn't be trying to produce our own food. All we like to do is complain. All we like to do is talk, and we like hearing lies. We like hearing drama. Every time somebody put a title on their video, it's happening now. Here we go again. We good as doomed. Everybody flock over there. Everybody flock over to them type of videos because we love drama. We love to be lied to. We love that bullshit where this is the real stuff. We shouldn't be wanting the drama. We shouldn't be wanting the smoke. We should be wanting the knowledge. See, that's the part. Everybody talking about it's just distractions. You're being distracted by the distractions. Plain and simple. If you was out here doing this, you wouldn't even know what's going on those drama titles. If you was out here doing this, there would be nothing else to do. There would be nothing else to absorb, no negativity to absorb. So this is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna save these little containers because I'm gonna plant some seeds in those. Save these little containers that you get, put some seeds in them, okay? I'm gonna plant some more in a minute. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with you and I'm gonna let y'all see me water this. So first thing I'm gonna do is hold on a second. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug my pump. I got a pump out here in the creek. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I got a pump out here in the creek. And it's over here. It's down in the creek already. I think I've shown most of y'all what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do, I got a pump out there. I'm gonna go plug it in, and then I'm going to literally start getting water right here, and we're gonna water this stuff. Here's my hose coming out of the creek right here, okay? I'm gonna put this somewhere so it don't blow me up. Hold tight. Okay, here's the plug. This is the plug here, and I'm gonna plug this into the new EcoFlow 1300. Gotta watch my back, that sucker's staring at me. Plug that in. Listen to that water pop. That's all to it. There it is. I'm gonna have y'all come over here with me so you can actually see what I'm doing. I want you to see that it's just this simple. I'm gonna have you look down here. This is all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit that with some water from the creek. I'm not fertilizing it or nothing. It ain't time for that yet. Not yet. Just make sure the doggone thing is in here getting fed, getting a little water first, get the feet wet. That's all to it. We just gonna keep on doing this right down the row. I'm gonna give it all a little good soaking. This is how I'm fighting being overwhelmed. This is how I'm fighting depression. This is how I'm fighting what's going on in the world. I'm not gonna sit around and keep talking about it. It don't help. We know the problems, but we never do nothing to solve it. We like talking about problems. It's no different than at your house. I can't stand her. She talk too much. He don't be doing this in your house. But nobody be like, have you ever thought about sitting down and telling them you don't like to be called that name? Have you ever thought about sitting down and telling him you don't like to be forced to do that? Have you ever sat down and told her you don't like when she do this? Nobody like to talk about the solutions. All we like to talk about is the problems. What somebody did to you. What they doing to you. What you gonna do if you see them again do it? You won't never do nothing. You wouldn't do nothing if they stood in your face. You gotta get your butt up and you gotta make a difference. That's the only way you're gonna fight depression, and it's the only way you're gonna fight what's messing with you in your life. That's it. Now I'm gonna knock these other ones out later. Now I'm gonna cut this power off. This is the new EcoFlow 1300. I got a code for that. I'm gonna put out a whole new video for that. So be looking out for that too. Y'all know I had the EcoFlow River that I still ain't my friend. They sent me a new one, but I like this one. I ain't gonna lie about it. So, my family, my friends, please tell me that I ain't been here talking to myself. Please tell me I ain't been here talking to myself. Because everything I said is true. I don't like doing that very often, especially with people that I don't quite really know. But don't pray for me, my friend. Thank you. But I'm telling you, I bet you 9 times out of 10, you need just as many prayers as I do. I'm telling you. I hope you heard me. Because I know, you don't even gotta tell me. I know it's other people out there feel the same way I do. See, here's the problem. I know this is the part that helps me fight through what's going on in this world. This world is overwhelming. It's too much. But I know I'm not alone. Why y'all think I'm always singing Michael Jackson, You Are Not Alone? That don't be just for jokes, man. I be saying that for real. I be telling it to myself, you're not alone. That's one of my favorite songs, Michael Jackson. You're not alone. You're not. Out of all the hits he had, You Are Not Alone resonates with me. Man in the Mirror resonates with me. He meant that. That man sung that song. Nobody wrote that and he just sang it. You know what I'm saying? That man sang that song. He felt that because he been going through it. That's why it resonated with me. You got to start right here. The man in the mirror, you got to start right here. And then you got to also realize you can't do everything by your damn self. You are not alone. I promise you, the reason I keep saying that, and I've been cracked on for saying it, and people misinterpreted what I said. What I meant by you can't do it by your damn self, because if you try, you will defeat yourself. It's hard. Yes, it's possible to do everything by yourself. It's possible. Look how much more successful it could have been if you had help. If you're a single parent, you pulled that off. You did that. You need a trophy for that. You know it. You know you handled your business. But if you did it and you was that successful at being a single parent, imagine how much more successful you would have been with help. You out here in this world by yourself, you paying rent, you got 3 or 4 jobs, you got a 1-bedroom apartment and you raising 2 kids or whatever. You did that. I'm never taking that away from people, because that's where people get misconstrued, because they start, bad mouthing people that's out there by yourself. I'm not saying it's impossible. And I'm going to say some people do it with stride. But I will say, with that being said, how much more successful you would have been with help. You ain't alone. Stop telling yourself you alone. Stop telling yourself you don't need no woman. Stop telling yourself you don't need no man. Stop saying that evil crap. It's evil. It's wicked. When you say you don't need nobody else, you got this. If you keep saying it out your mouth, number one, that's exactly what you're going to get. You ain't going to get no help. And the people that ends up helping you, they only helping you so they can get something out of you. So that's not even help. That's credit. It's a difference. It's a difference between help and credit. Help is when somebody truly wants to see you do good. But the ones that come in to help you, the only reason they're helping you because they want that back with interest. They want something back from you with interest. So you can do it by yourself. But you got to be careful of that. Because everybody that so-called come in when you're doing it on your own and come in and show up here and there, they want something from you. They want something back. That's not true help. So stop saying those evil, negative words. You don't need no man. You don't need no woman. That's the same thing here. I don't need no garden. I don't need to worry about what's coming down the street. I don't need to worry about what the government doing. I'm going to be all right by myself. We love to be lied to. Do these jeans make me look fat? Do you think I'm going bald in the middle of my head? You want to be told, no, honey, that's just a shadow. You just, that's just a shadow. No, it's just, that's always been kind of smooth right there. So, no, you ain't going bald. Oh, no, baby, you ain't fat in them jeans. Them jeans just, they just cut different. You right, they is cut a little strange. Yeah, them a weird cut of pants. Them is different than your other pants. If we keep lying to one another throughout this whole thing, we'll never accomplish nothing. I done said what I'm going to say. And this is what I mean, and I'm going to get off of here. Get your ass up and go plant you some food. Stop talking about what the grocery store don't got. Do you understand? When we keep talking about what the grocery store don't got, is no different than saying what your neighbors don't got. Who cares? Oh, the neighbors ain't got no car. They be walking to the bus stop. Look at them. Who cares, man? Stop worrying about what the grocery store got and don't got. Because right now, it's your opportunity to be handling your own business and doing for yourself, so you don't gotta care what the grocery store got. It's a lot of us here watching. There's 1,500 people in the house right now, and there's 1,500 people in this video right now, and I'll bet you at least half of them, 50%, 700 people at least, they ain't worried about whether the grocery, we watch the news like, damn, they in there fighting. Woo. That one about, she slammed her, you see that? We watching. Because you know why we get a chance to watch the television and see people in the grocery store fighting over tissue, and we get a chance to see people fighting over canned food? You know why? Because we ain't in there. We doing what he told us to do. Prepare for this time. You're supposed to prepare for war during a time of good stuff popping off. You don't prepare for war while it's a war happening. You're supposed to be preparing for war in good times, getting ready to suffer while it's good. Because you can't prepare for horrible times while stuff is horrible. You can't. So while you still got a shot to be trying to make do for yourself and make a way for yourself and learn some kind of skills instead of the latest TikTok dance, you listen, I promise to you, you need to be utilizing your time. It's a lot of YouTubers on this platform alone. I don't really too much deal with the rest of the platforms, but it's so many wonderful people here that do so many wonderful things that could show you how to make a step forward in your life, whether it's a pandemic going on or not. These people got skills and knowledge. They keep coming to me and talking about Lead Pharma 73 did it. Da, 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 da. Where you think I got it from? We learned together. I'm not no freaking guru. My mama taught me some of this, but she ain't teach me all of this. This is yours. This come from you. Years ago, I can't remember Diane, Garden Love channel, Garden Love Homestead. You know what she said? She said, I put powdered milk, I think it was Garden Love, I put powdered milk on my cucumbers and stuff so they don't get end rot and crush up some tums. I wouldn't have knew that. Crush up some tums full of calcium? That's what bloom end rot is. Calcium deficiency. Tums? That's what that is. If we don't sit around and learn this stuff from one another, how to take care of chickens, how to take care of a garden, if we don't learn that and all you want to do is hear a bunch of jokes, man, you doomed before you even cut the video on. You're doomed. You're doomed to fail. And you're going to stay in that depression. You're going to stay in that dark place. And you ain't going to let nobody reach out a hand and help pull you out of it. Because that's the problem. When somebody keep reaching out to help you, you don't want no help. I got this. You ain't got nothing. I'm here to tell you, I'm speaking the truth, the God's honest truth. You keep telling people, I got this. You don't got shit. Stop trying to be macho. You ain't proving nothing to nobody. You ain't got this. It's okay to be out of control sometimes. It's okay that sometimes, man, you ain't got control of the wheel. It's okay to sit in the back seat, man, and let somebody else drive for a minute. It's okay. We all think we got to be in control of everything. Sometimes, now that's the part about Jesus take the wheel when people say that. That's the part I get. Because sometimes, listen, man, you can't handle it before your pop top. So you got to look. I just need a second. I just need a minute. You need to back up. Sometimes you can look through some binoculars and you can see what's coming to harm you from 100 yards away. You got these binoculars and you focusing them in. He's 50 yards away now, so I'm ready for him. I'm ready for that one to come and harm me, that predator come and try to bite me. I'm looking 50 miles away, 50 yards away. But the thing is, sometimes you could be looking so far in the distance of what's coming to harm you, you don't see the predator right here in your face. The predator and the thing that's trying to take you out is standing right in front of you, breathing down your neck. But you so busy focusing on stuff that's way down there, you can't even see what's happening to you right now. That's depression. You worrying about what's going to happen down there, but while you worrying about what's happening way down there in the future, your life is falling apart and crumbling right in front of you. It's little increments, see? It's little increments. It's like weight gain. Little bit of pudding ain't gonna hurt. A couple of these popsicles ain't gonna hurt. A couple of these cookies ain't gonna hurt. you're not going to feel the weight. You're not going to feel it because your body is adjusting to it, just like depression, just like pain, just like anguish, right? It's just like weight gain. If you got weight gain, it's no different. 1 minute, one cookie, one piece of cake, one piece of bread. Next thing you know, you getting out the shower, looking in the mirror like, what the hell just happened? How did this happen? It's no different with depression. You let this person feed you negative shit. You let this person feed you negative shit. You watching negative stuff on TV. Oh, they just bombed this. They just blowed this up. This person just got sexually abducted. This person, you keep feeding yourself all of this, and there's so much negative stuff going on, and you can't do nothing about it. You so busy trying to fix the world, you forgot to fix yourself. If you ever want to see that on television, it's Superman. Superman was so busy trying to save the world, he didn't even understand he was falling apart. This man is from another planet. He don't understand what's going on. He don't fully understand his powers. He ain't never seen his mom and his daddy. And he just had, listen, they crying, Superman, Superman, help us, help us. He can hear every voice in the universe scream out for his help, to the point he just got so frustrated. He flew away and went to the Fortress of Solitude, was like, you know what? F everybody. I just need a minute. See, everybody looked at that as that's just another superhero movie. It wasn't just another superhero movie. That was out of somebody's life. Comic books ain't nothing but depictions, art depicting life and reality. If you keep trying to save everybody else, you will destroy yourself in the process. Sometimes you need to stop, back up, and fix yourself. Or you will dig yourself down in that hole because you so busy focused on something way down there, you don't know what's going on right here. And that depression, that overwhelmingness will knock you right over the head. And you will never get up from it. Get yourself together. Go plant you some doggone food. There is no excuse. The reason why I don't listen to people with all them excuses is because every person that say, well, I'm in a wheelchair. I know a person in a wheelchair that just planted something in a bucket. Well, I ain't got no legs. I know a person ain't got no arms, and they just planted something in the bucket. For every excuse you make, unless you dead, there's a person just like you performing the things that you want to accomplish. It's not my place to introduce you to that person, but it is my place. But it is my place to tell you people like you exist, and they are accomplishing things just like you. There is no excuses right now. I can't walk. I'm blind. This blind guy and his wife, they doing it over there. There's so many excuses that people keep throwing up of why you can't handle your business and take care of what you want to take care of. It's easy to come up with an excuse. It's so easy to come up with an excuse. But for every single excuse that I get emailed to or a comment in the comment section, there's another person just like you with afflictions just like you that's getting it done. And those same people email me and they tell me, look, I got the doggone Jackery, and all I need to know from you now, Led, is which MC4 adapters, which adapters do I need? Didn't you say you ain't got no hands? Yep, that's right. It's another dude that called me, told me he ain't got no hands neither, and he talking to me he can't do nothing. I'm not listening to it. That's why I'm not doing that. None. You're not alone. There's other people like you. There's other people like us. And they show you every day that it can be done. Your excuse for not doing it is your own. Don't blame the world because you're too lazy to get your ass up. I'm not sitting in that house looking out my window no more at my garden fail. The only way I could do it was just leave. My wife said, where you going? I'm going to the nursery. I'm going to the nursery. You gonna get some seeds? We got seeds. I ain't getting no seeds. I'm getting some starts. Because if you keep on waiting for stuff, nothing's gonna happen. Just go get it done. Just go get it done. Now look, in that amount of time, I planted 8 tomatoes and I'm about to plant 8 more. 8 more peppers. Then I'm gonna plant some squash. Then I'm gonna plant some grapes. Then I don't know. Who knows what I'm gonna keep on planting. And I ain't broke a sweat. I done pulled weeds and planted food. And I ain't broke a sweat. And it got to be every bit of 89 degrees out here. I live in an apartment. I don't know about growing no food. I hear that all the time. But at the same time, the reason why I don't acknowledge that, because it's people over here in an apartment growing some food. I don't know, family. I don't know. Look, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate everybody being here with me. Please get off your butt right now. This video about to shut down. Stop what you're doing. I don't know where you are in the United States of America or in the world if you're watching me from around the world. Go either plant some seeds, put some seeds to bed, or go get some starts and put them in a container, put them in a cup, put them in a beer glass. I don't care what. Put it in your champagne bottle. Put it in something. Start growing right now. Go get some fruit trees because there ain't no fruit trees. I'm coming from my nursery and they like, we ain't even got no citrus. What? This is the citrus world. No citrus. When you email me and you say, Led, I found a tree, and I get this a lot. I found a tree and they want $70 for it. Is that a good price? You actually found, my response be, you actually found that apple tree? If they got a $150 ticket on it, you need to be pulling your wallet out. This ain't no game, ain't no supplies. You better get this stuff while you can. Because I'm gonna just show you real quick. This is just one of many. One of many. Now look, I got my food planted right there. I can move them anywhere in the yard I want. But if you plant now, you can have food like this in just a year or two. The longer you wait, the longer you ain't gonna eat. This thing is loaded with persimmons. You see this? Loaded with fruit every year. Every year I get more and more and more fruit off of it. I got apples. Come on, I'll take you. I got persimmons over there. I got pecans. That pecan tree. Y'all watch me plant that. That's the one I took the doggone graft off of. I got blueberries over here. I got blueberries over here. Tons and tons and tons and tons of these. Tons of blueberries. I got apples. I got pears. I got persimmons. I got pecans. Where my apples at? Figs. I got jujube. If you don't start growing, what do you expect? What do you expect gonna happen? When do you think it's gonna happen? If you don't start right now, you think this is gonna happen overnight? I got pears at the top of this tree. This tree right here. Wait, where you go? These two back there. Hundreds of pears. I got beehives. I got beehives around my whole land. Full of honey. Full of honey. And the only reason we haven't extracted all of it yet is because we got to get the time to do it. If you don't get your butt up and get to start doing something, start saying, I don't like that. I don't touch that. I don't want to mess with that. Now I'm scared of that bug. If you keep that shit up, you just crippling yourself. I'ma say this. I'ma say this. It's nothing wrong with being scared of bugs. There's nothing wrong with being scared of snakes. But stop speaking it out of your mouth. Because if that's your enemy that's stopping you from greatness, the more you speak it, the more power you give to it. Just don't say it. Don't let people know it. Don't tell people you don't like bugs. Don't tell people you don't like beetles. Don't tell people you don't like worms. Don't tell, because here's number one. It's not cute. I'm just gonna throw that out there because I hear it so much. It's not cute, okay? I know, and I'm gonna get stepped on my corns about it. It's not cute, okay? We ain't in high school no more, and you ain't trying to have no little cute little quirks about you that might spark somebody's interest. It's not cute right now to say, I'm scared of worms, scared of bugs, I'm scared. It's not cute. And here's the other part. You know what it do? It gives your enemies firepower. It gives your enemies firepower against you because now they know your weakness. They know that you don't like worms. They know that you don't like beetles. They know that you don't like this and that and other thing. Stop speaking that out your mouth. The more you speak that out of your mouth, the more you let them in to help destroy you. Because what I'm saying right now is cutting somebody. Listen, if somebody don't like it, I guarantee that. I guarantee you. Somebody don't like what I just said. Because I'm talking about you. It's not cute. Stop it. Stop letting the world know your weaknesses and how to destroy you. Stop speaking it. You can never overcome that if you don't try to conquer it. But if long as you keep on saying, I can't do this, I can't do that, I won't do this, I won't do that, the more you keep doing that, the more you won't do it. You won't conquer that. You won't overcome that. The more you keep speaking it. The only people that ever win that keep saying, I'm going to win this. I'm going to do this. I got my ass off that couch. I went and washed my tailbone. And I came out here and I went to the nursery and I got these damn tomatoes going. I'm not going for another ride on the motorcycle because that don't clear your head. That just wastes more time. Get something done. Because now I feel the sense of accomplishment, see? I feel that sense of accomplishment. I don't feel like when I just got off the motorcycle. Yeah, it was freedom while you was riding. But as soon as I pulled back up into the driveway, I haven't accomplished jack shit. I saw some beautiful views. I saw some beautiful sights. I smelled some beautiful flowers while I was riding. But now I'm back where I started from. Just I'm a 2 steps back because I haven't accomplished anything. But today with you, all of you here with me, we have planted tomatoes. I have accomplished something. In 1 hour, I feel a sense of accomplishment that I don't feel when I'm just riding a motorcycle. That's a feeling that nobody can give you. That's a feeling that you have to do for yourself. For you to feel accomplished, you have to make moves towards it. Nobody can make you feel accomplished. Nobody can make you feel like you're worth something. You understand that? Nobody. People can tell you they love you all day long. People can tell you they like you all day long. People can tell you they got your back all day long. But the only person that can truly make you feel your own worth is you. Now, for the people to say they love you and the people to say they care about you, it's up to you to let them in to be able to say that. I'm just saying, without that, and everybody keeps saying God, you should already have the love of the Father. But see, that's another one right there where everybody quick to throw God at that. Well, if you don't love yourself, you don't like yourself, how you think he feel about you? If you don't, listen to me, huh? If you keep saying, I'm too fat, I'm too this, I'm too that, people don't like me, they say I'm too loud, they say I'm too this. If you keep doing that, you understand, he created you. So that's a slap in his face. You cracking on his creation, which is you. I don't do that. A lot of people put themselves down. I don't. Now that's one thing I don't do. I don't put myself down. because I'm blessed to be created in the first place. I'm blessed to even be right here. I got the right to be able to plant some tomatoes. You know how many people wish they was in my shoes? And I don't feel like the best at all. I feel like I'm lacking. But you know how many people wish they was lacking like me? It's people in other countries, man, they ain't got no food. They ain't got two nickels to rub together. They got to rob, stab, and kill just to get a meal. You dig what I'm saying? I don't got to do that. Here I am, feeling all funny, but man, it take a minute for you to see how blessed you really are. So I don't question the love of my Father ever. I don't question that. So that's why I don't have to keep saying that every 5 minutes. He know it. And I'm telling you, you got to tell yourself you love yourself, and you ain't gonna let yourself stay in this dark place. If you keep telling yourself that, he hear you. It's no different than works without works, right? It's no different. If you don't care for yourself and you don't love yourself, the Father don't hear you when you humiliate yourself, you make yourself feel bad, and you talk about yourself. The Father don't hear you, but guess who hear you? Somebody else do hear you, though. You know who that is. He loved listening to that. He loved listening to that negativity. I'm scared of this. I'm scared of that. I'm scared of this. I don't like that. I don't do this. When you say that, guess who listening to you? You just told, like I said before, you just told the enemy your weaknesses. You just told the enemy what gives you nightmares. See, it was a secret if you keep your mouth shut. The more you keep speaking on it, the more you give power to it. You give power to him to use that against you so you don't accomplish shit. Look, you see that snake come out here? Normally, anybody would run. A black snake. That thing poisonous too, right? Anybody would run. I'm not gonna run from no snake because he hear me. He hear my positivity. He see me getting up off the couch. The devil see me. He see me planting food. He know how I've been feeling. He know how I've been feeling for months. And all of a sudden, I get up the energy, I get up the power to get out here in my yard and plant this damn tomatoes live. And what happened? Black snake come out. And here's my word to you. That snake was here until I got up and started showing you my trees. He was on my solar panels. He was over there just back and forth from the fire pit to the solar panels. And he probably in that bucket right now. He never left. You think that's Mother Nature? That's not Mother Nature. I'm not no conspiracy theorist, and I'm not no whack job. That's not Mother Nature though doing that. Because I got a whole 20-something chickens over there he can go have. I haven't collected my eggs for the day. He can go have some eggs. He can go have some baby chicks. He can go have some chickens. It's some baby ducks and some baby geese around here. Why is he chilling on my solar panels right here with me? You think that's Mother Nature? No. He hear too much positive. You know what? He sent a demon after me. He said, oh, that he done got up off the couch. Oh my God, he took a shower. He done shave. He done shave. Red alert. Red alerts. We need all troops, all cars, calling all cars. He out there planting tomatoes. Lord, oh no, we ain't gonna do that. Oh, he praising Jesus. Oh. Send somebody in. Send in our secret detective, Black Snake. Every time you keep on spewing out, I don't like snakes. What I just do a snake video, right? That snake was way in the front of my house. Here go a black snake right here with me and wouldn't leave. Why? Because every time, that was a symbol. That's why I showed it to you. It's a symbol that every time you try to get up and accomplish something, that darkness come right back and show its ugly head. He's silent. It moves smooth. Next thing you know, it slithers right up in your spirit and puts you right back in that dark spot. And if I would have let that snake win, I would have went back in the house, put my pajamas back on, sat back on the couch, and got ready for bed. I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not going to let nothing else stop me. Right now, we can't afford to let darkness in. We can't let darkness do nothing. We cannot afford it. It's people depending on you. You don't think it is. It's people depending on you. It's people that need you. You just don't know it. So I'm getting off now. I got more stuff to plant. Get off your ass. Stop watching these videos and go plant something. Go get your food started. Go can some food. Homestead Heart over there right now. She'll show you. Go ahead, email her. Tell her. Tell her. She'll help you. She ain't got no business. And if she can't help you because she's so busy, just get in there and just watch the video. All of it ain't entertainment. Some of it, man, is knowledge. We so caught up with being entertained, man. I just watched Gladiator the other day. That's why that what he says struck everybody's core. Are you not entertained? Ain't this what you came to see? The bullshittery? You didn't want to see justice. You wanted to see blood. We're no different. We all talk about some Europeans and how Europeans do it, but we doing the same thing, family. We right here in the Coliseum because we throw each other out there to the wolves and the lions every day. What makes us so different when we do that? We don't stand up for each other. We don't help each other. We don't have each other back. There it is. With that being said, everybody have a wonderful night. Go plant you some food. And don't let all this evil stuff stop you. Because there's no way out. Once you dig your grave down so deep, you can't jump out of that, boy. And the only way out is somebody to reach their arm down to you and talk to you like I just did and help you up out of that hole. And I hope I was able to reach my hand out tonight and reach down in that dark hole that you got yourself into and help pull you out of it. Because without help, you ain't pulling yourself up out of that hole you just dug yourself into. Financially, physically, or spiritually. Lev Farmer 73, I love you, and I'm out.